Okay. So chatting with Natalie, just enjoying a little bit of catching up and talking about the metaprogramming, the rewriting over old programs that are no longer working, using the sacred activations, sacred geometry, and the codes. So we're going to go through a little bit. Is it okay if I talk about what you wanted to work on?
Absolutely.
Okay, good. So I looked up nyctophobia, have like not liking to be in the dark or whatever. And it's such a huge phobia and it's such a huge thing. A lot of it, according to what I looked up, is about some kind of trauma. But I think we talked before and you don't remember any specific trauma. Nothing that you were able to remember. Since we talked before, did you have any memories or
I have in my current lifetime, I definitely have some from when I was younger.
okay.
And then because I just feel that the issue is a current and a past life issue. So I can definitely think of moments in my childhood where it did feel somewhat traumatic.
Okay.
And I can remember having this fear as far back as being a child, and I don't remember much from them, but I do remember always having this fear and kind of feeling like I was going to be attacked and knowing, even when I was like 4, oh, I'm going to sleep this way facing the door because if someone were to attack me, I have 80% of the room that I can see and only 20% behind me that's available for me to be attacked from behind where I can't see.
Yeah. Yeah, and did you feel that it was a human presence or a spiritual or some kind of out of body thing? What did you, or just unknown, just anything?
Yeah. It was kind of everything. Like it could be a human, it could have been aliens, it could have been anything spiritual, like a ghost. Honestly, anything I just felt really vulnerable and open to, and still do.
Okay. Yeah, and I really can relate to that too because I had a lot of this. It's gotten a lot better. I
Hmm.
still don't let my feet hang out of the
Yeah,
blankets when I'm
exactly.
sleeping. I think that's a really common one. It's kind of like I hear that from a lot of people. Um, I'm going to start with the activations. It does help me. I don't know if you're open to closing your eyes, opening,
Yeah,
whatever works for you. But sometimes I like to do a little bit of a meditation in the beginning because it really does help me to calm down and just to let the energy start flowing.
perfect.
So I'm just going to start by taking a few good deep breaths. Ah, let that energy flow. Put your hand on your heart if you can. And feel the warmth from your hand. Sometimes that helps relax. And a few good deep breaths. I like imagining grounding into Mother Earth, patting my feet on the ground and imagining the energy flowing all the way down to the center of the earth, if you're comfortable with that, and getting anchored and solid. And bringing that energy back up through your legs, into your body, back up into your heart, and all the way to the top of your head. Letting that healthy, safe energy flow through your body. I'm also going to imagine yellow light coming from the opposite direction and down through the top of your head, all the way through into reaching the bottoms of your feet. And then I'm going to imagine that yellow, golden healing light and protection light radiating out from the corner of from the inside column of your body, all the way out and beyond into a protection bubble, a beautiful healing light. And a few more deep breaths. Again, there's no wrong way to receive the activations. If you want to get up and move around, if you want to just relax, it's all up to you and it's just for you. I will be recording and you will have this later. If you don't hear something I say or if you want to listen again, that's fine. We'll have it all ready. So just go ahead and relax. The beginning activations, I'm going to start by opening your energy channels to receive a lot of the energy. So expanding your bandwidth. So just starting with Metatron. code. Bringing the energy in from source, God source, source energy. Bringing in an activation for Tree of Life. This one opens all your energy meridians and repairs them so you can channel more source energy. Running a very Stonehenge activation to help you open your psychic channels. Running Universal Life Grid. This one helps cut all the psychic chatter that's not relevant to you so you can be tuned in just to what you need. It helps you pull you out of the third dimensional drama. Running one for age 0 to 7. Fears and phobias, disconnect, activation running. Psychic attack, disconnect, anything that's attaching and feeding fear into your energy. Your child reconnection, activation running, fear of being alone. PTSD, anxiety, and panic activation running. Running insomnia release. Nervous system reset and clearing adrenal exhaustion. Running Book of the Dead activation. This one helps with the fear of injury or death. activation for anger and resentment towards God. Sometimes when we're little, we wonder why we don't feel protected or safe, and we direct that resentment towards God. Running activation, breathe peace. Root of life activation to balance the chakras. Just see a rainbow swirling around your body as it soothes and balances and organizes all of your chakras. Ending up in a rainbow bubble. Calmness, peace, and harmony. And the last one, Mother Earth, grounding us back into the unconditional love of Mother Earth. Tap your feet, come back to your body, take a deep breath. The energy will continue to flow. You keep receiving it as your body's willing to accept it, as your energy field is willing to accept it. It could be days, weeks, even months. And you'll just continue to upgrade and receive the frequencies. And the process will continue until it's done. You can open your eyes whenever you like. There was a lot of energy flowing. I I don't know if you will receive it all at once. It might just be something that a process that keeps happening, but there was a lot. Some of it I could feel really strong and a lot of resistance in some others. So it might take longer for some of them. Did
Yeah.
any of them, did any of them connect with you stronger than others?
Um, I think at the beginning, I think you said Stonehenge, is that
I
correct?
did. Yeah.
Yeah, that one I really felt in my chest, pretty strongly. And then oh, I can't remember off the top of my head what
There's a
the
lot of words. There's a lot of names.
yeah, it was there were some though where it felt like almost like purging in a way where like I got nauseous or I could feel it like coming up. When you said the insomnia one, that one felt like it was like kind of coming out of my chest into my throat. So there's definitely a lot of like energy movement upwards. Um,
That's really good.
yeah,
Sometimes I feel it coming in and sometimes I feel it going out and the way you're describing it is the way I feel it too. It's like almost like it's spiraling out or purging out, like it's
yeah,
leaving. So I think that's a good sign that you're receiving and that it was doing the work. So that's awesome.
yeah, that's
Um,
great. Thank you.
yeah, I was trying to I saw something and I don't really remember it, but I'll tell you one of them. It was about when I was doing the Book of the Dead, and I think I thought of your mom, and I don't know. I think that there's some familial anxiety around, just some familial anxiety around some of that.
Oh, yeah.
So it could be just safety. It had to do with safety and being afraid and some trauma stuff that's maybe in the family. That might be something that you occurs to you later, or if you
Yeah,
already know,
that
you already
resonates.
know.
She also, if she's alone, she likes to sleep with the lights on too, or with the dogs. And so we both kind of have
Yeah,
that.
that might be part of where you learned it. And there
It's
might be some reasons for that. And I would, I always tell everybody just do some journaling as things pop into your head.
Mhm.
If you have a chance, write it down because it makes more sense then. And then you might look at it a couple weeks later and be like, oh, okay, I think I moved or shifted through that. That doesn't really a thing anymore, so.
Yeah.
And any feedback that you have, I'm always welcome to it. If you have any questions in future days, that's fine
Yeah.
too. And just, um, it's a strange thing. It's just that it's
Yeah.
energy work is different and people process it differently. And if anything comes up or if you have any questions, feel free. I'm always welcome to take a call or a text. It's fine.
Thank you.
I hope you get something from this. And then I would love to
Thank
hear
you.
over the next week or so, I'd love to hear if anything comes through.
Totally. I definitely will. This was really helpful, and I feel like even just in knowing and feeling that energy kind of moving out of my body, that's helpful for me. And just being able to connect and, feel the energies of, the sacred activations it was so powerful and so nice. So